Hey, welcome back. Second part of the Enhancement Talent for this week, and very excited that we can have the one and only Cesaro on the show today. How you doing, Cesaro?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing great. I don't have my partner, the Rob, who is usually here with me, and he'll be sorry he missed you, but
Of course he will be.
But we do want to talk about everything that's been happening. Of course, you know, you had the Andre Battle Royal, which was awesome. I mean, I got to tell you, we as soon as I saw you in the ring, because they had taken your name off the number of entrants, I think originally, and then to go into the four-way match. Then
I found a way back in. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty good. And as soon as I saw you in there, and I told Rob, I said, that's your winner right there. And I was so glad I was right on that one.
Yeah.
So
you know how to pick a winner.
That's right. That's right. So when did you find out that you were going to be the man that they put in charge of the first ever Andre Battle Royal?
Well, see, I always knew I'm the man, and you know, to me, it's something that was a great chance, and I went and grabbed it, and you know, if you see the people jump up, and they were there behind me. There was 7,000 people, a lot of international fans, which always means a lot to me.
Yeah.
You know, it was definitely a great moment.
That's so cool, and I've got to say that it's neat that they've got confidence in you and confidence in some of these other guys who kind of, you know, quote unquote came up the hard way. You know what I mean? It's really cool to see that that's kind of the trend that's happening now in wrestling, and I think a lot of people are going to be happy about that.
Yes, you know, there's a new generation taking over right now, and it's very exciting. And there's this feeling in the air, and you know, the people can tell, and the people in the area in the arena can tell, and it's just a very exciting time to be a WWE fan, and you know, we're all very excited, and we're all running with it.
Yeah. Very cool. I mean, you know, the fact that, I mean, I guess you've been there a few years now, I guess back on contract, but you were on contract before and in developmental, and then you got released, right?
Well, I was actually released before I could even get to developmental, but, you know, in the end, it all worked out. Because look where I'm here today, and I think that, you know, hard work pays off, and I think that's something that the fans appreciate, and even if they can't put their finger on it, they see it, and, you know, that's why maybe it took a while for me, but I'd rather do it the hard way than the easy way.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I think, you know, like, good things take a while, and they'll last for another long time as well.
Yeah, it's like the cream rises to the top. You and Daniel Bryan both, I guess, kind of went through that. You know, he had his moment when he was released, and then he came back too. And man, everybody's talking about him pulling double duty at WrestleMania. Nobody's talking about you, man. Come on.
Well, that's all right. You know, I'm always under the radar, and then I pop up and do it in a big way. You know, that's the way I do it. And yes, I did pull double duty on WrestleMania, and it was my first WrestleMania as well. So what a way to make a first impression, right?
Yeah, I tell you what, and I loved the fact that, first of all, the feat of strength when you picked up the Big Show was awesome, but we all kind of laughed, snickered a little bit afterwards because it looked like the trophy weighed more than the Big Show.
Well, that is not true. I can't guarantee you that the Big Show weighs way more than the trophy. The trophy is deceptively heavy, though. So, and it's also like here's the thing, I didn't want to break the Andre trophy, right?
Right.
So the way I kind of picked it up all delicately, so people were, you know, like making fun of me, like, man, the trophy was really heavy. I'm like, well, I didn't want to break it, you know. So, yeah.
Well, Jack took care of that the next day, so.
It's like around 100 pounds minimum.
Yeah, it's got to be a little awkward too. So, but yeah, Jack took care of the breaking part, so now we don't have to worry about that. So,
yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
Well, as we were talking about the hard way, can you tell me, are there other guys out there? Maybe you've been out of the system a little while, out of the indie system, but are there guys out there that you think should be in the WWE that aren't yet? Is there anybody out there that you think WWE should look at?
Well, yeah, you know, there's always guys out there that WWE should look at, and they do a good job of scouting talent. And you know, if they have something for them, they'll get them on a contract and put them down at NXT, which is a great show on the WWE Network, by the way. Which I think they just started another free trial, $9.99 a month, which is awesome. If you don't have it, get it. And you know, like there's people at NXT that people haven't really seen or talked about yet that has great potential. And there's guys on the independent circus too that they're just working their way up or grinding their teeth that definitely have a lot of potential. We just have to wait and see if they can, hold that reputation up, or if they just, fade away.
Good deal. Good deal.
Sure.
All right, and finally, let's real quick. I know you've been out with two of the greatest minds in the business. I mean, first of all, it was Zeb. Now you're out with Paul Heyman. Even though you've been in the business a long time, what have you learned from those guys?
Well, it's always great to pick the brains of people who've been around so long. I mean, Zeb has been around for about 4. How do you pronounce it? 4 decades?
Decade, yeah.
Like
Decades,
4
yeah.
decades.
There you go.
4 decades. And Paul Heyman has been around. He's such a great, such a great mind for the business. And you can just ask him questions and bounce ideas off him, and that's invaluable. And especially for me, because I always want to learn. I always want to get better.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I mean, I tell you, you couldn't have two better people out with you during that. That's for sure. Well, Cesaro, thank you so much. I know you got to get to it. You got Raw tonight. Where are you guys? Alabama tonight? Is that right?
We're in Birmingham, Alabama.
Awesome. That couldn't be farther from Europe at this point.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, hey, I love where your career is going. Look forward to big things in the future. And I said when you won that Battle Royal, I said I'm seeing Daniel Bryan and Cesaro next year WrestleMania, whether a title's involved or not. I want to see that match, WrestleMania 31. Make it happen.
Who wouldn't want to see that match?
Absolutely, I want to see it for sure. So,
right.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you on April the 27th at the Ford Center. Okay.
All right. Thank you. See you then.
Thank you.